Hey man, are you finally back from that road trip of yours? So, how was it? You lucky bugger. But are you gonna finally tell me what car it is? On my way.
Hey man,
Hey bro, when did you get the Nissan Kicks?
it's been over 10 days now. I've already driven it for 1,000 kilometers or so.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I think it's time for you to give a hands-on feedback.
sure, hop in.
So dude, last time we were in the Nissan Kicks was a pretty pleasant experience.
Yeah man.
How was it like living with the car for 10 days?
See, I like this vehicle. I mean, I like the interior. There are a few premium touches like the leather wrapping on the dashboard, the semi-digital instrument console. So my favorite bit about the interior and the equipment list specifically is the around view 360-degree monitor, which activates on slotting the reverse gear. Now this is one feature that is generally available only on the really expensive vehicles, but it feels good to know that this feature is finally trickling down to more affordable cars like the Nissan Kicks. And even this automatic climate control unit, which offers easy controls. However, there are a few things that prevent us from giving a 10x10 to the cabin.
So now I know the things that you do like, but there are things that you don't like. Do you want to explain?
I'm glad you asked. There are certainly a few things that I don't like about the cabin. For example, there are no cubby holes below the center console. Even the center armrest doesn't open up for more storage. Even the glove box is quite small for a vehicle of this price and size. Plus, the steering controls are not illuminated, and there's a separate controller for the infotainment unit, which is kind of weird. And most importantly, the seats, they lack lumbar support, which gets irritating when you're on long drives on the highway.
Okay, I get your point about the seat comfort and the cubby holes, but this Nissan Kicks is bigger than the ones in the international markets. So what about the overall sense of spaciousness?
Well, the Kicks might be small on the outside, but it's fairly large on the inside. I like the headroom on offer. My height is 5'11", and the car still offers good headroom for someone like me. Other than that, even the shoulder room and the overall sense of spaciousness is quite good.
So what about the back seat?
Come, let us check it out for ourselves. Nissan India has certainly done the right thing by not bringing the international version to India, which is a fairly small vehicle. Instead, the Indian Kicks shares its platform with the Renault Captur, which makes it quite big on the inside. Like the front, even the rear offers enough legroom, adequate shoulder room, and enough headspace. What's more, unlike the center console, the rear center armrest offers two cup holders, and even the headrests are adjustable.
Okay, so there are plenty of SUVs which offer decent amount of space for the front and rear row passengers, but they don't have decent boot space. I wonder what the Nissan Kicks has to offer.
Well, the Kicks offers 400 liters of boot space, which is not only enough to carry a lot of luggage, but to even probably carry a dead body or two. What's more, the Nissan Kicks has even helped me with a lot of household stuff. For example, it helped me move around a lot of pots to the nursery and back home.
So Yatharth, you're largely happy with the interior, and from what I can remember, you've always been raving about its designs, and now you've had it for a couple of weeks. Do you still feel that way?
Why? Yes, the Kicks might be small on the outside, but it definitely offers the kind of road presence that a typical Indian SUV buyer craves for. The highlights of the front end include signature V-motion grille, swept back headlamps that provide an amazing illumination, stylish boomerang-shaped LED DRLs, and a force skid plate. In the side profile, you'll be quick to notice the contrasting roof color, which gives a dual-tone appearance, diamond-cut alloy wheels, and a floating effect roof. At the rear, you get stylish wraparound tail lights, and atop you get satin finished roof rails and a shark fin antenna.
Okay Yatharth, let's get real here. I know you like the interiors and I know you like the exterior design, but how's your driving experience been? That's what I want to know.
Sure. So the Nissan Kicks is powered by the same 1.5 liter K9K diesel engine that is also found under the hoods of Nissan Terrano and the Renault Duster. So in that aspect, it's quite a familiar unit and there are no surprises here. As expected, the refinement levels are adequate, the NVH levels are low, and the mid-range power delivery is quite strong. Nissan India has equipped the Kicks with an eco mode, which can be used to optimize the fuel efficiency. However, the fuel efficiency is increased only at the cost of the power. We recommend its usage only in urban conditions and not on the highways, where you might require the extra punch. The Nissan Kicks also offers cruise control, which comes in handy when you're driving on the long empty stretches during your interstate travels. The 6-speed manual transmission offers smooth shifts, and even the clutch action isn't too heavy. However, it would have been good to have an AMT or an automatic option with the diesel engine variant. A diesel automatic combo is something that would make the Kicks a good mile muncher.
Okay then, I think that's something Nissan needs to work on. But anything else you'd like to point out?
Yes. Now another thing that might be a turn off for many is the fact that the steering is on the heavier side, which is good for all those looking for spirited driving, but it can get quite cumbersome when you're trying to make a way through congested city streets. Speaking about the dynamics, I'm happy to note that this car is fairly stable at high speeds. Moreover, it's the ride quality that will leave you really impressed. This car glides over most sort of irregularities with ease, and even the passengers at the rear don't complain of any sort of discomfort.
Driving with you has always been a pleasure. But now, what I'd like to know is, how is it like living with the Nissan Kicks now that you've had it for a couple of weeks?
Well, yes, Nissan India seems to have got it really right with the India spec Kicks. Except for the pronounced turbo lag and a few niggles with the interior, there is nothing else that I have against this vehicle. Overall, it feels like the Kicks can be the next big thing in the small SUV segment.
If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Tap the bell icon along with it to be instantly notified about our upcoming videos.